I think we are so happy and delighted that this is part of the new journey that Lexus has undertaken, Lexus Global has undertaken, in terms of design definitions, in terms of specifications, in terms of space, in terms of responsiveness. So I believe it takes it to the other level, the new level. And this is just the first product that we have, the NX 350h, and there'll be more to come. But I think in the SUV segment, which anyways is a growing segment in the Indian car market, luxury car market, SUVs are finding favor with everybody, not only the rich, but with everybody wants to be seen and driven around in an SUV. Maybe it's got to do with our road conditions, maybe it's got to do with the style quotient, maybe it's got to do with something that they want to say to the world that they have arrived. But that said, the product itself has loads and loads of features. It has got attention to detail to the last, minutest possible location. And that has actually helping us place this product with confidence. So much so that sometimes it is overwhelming. Before we could announce the price of the vehicle, there was already people who were placing their trust in the brand. And we are so grateful to them. In fact, we tried to reciprocate that trust with a minor offer from our side. But having said that, I think we have to now look at increasing our allocations that come from the head office so that we can meet their demands in a quick way. When the booking started somewhere in January, by 9th of March, when we announced the prices, before we announced the prices, in fact, it was such a big surprise to us that there was already a waiting queue for more than 6 months. Now, in this segment, I don't want them to wait. It's not fair for me to make them wait. So from that point of view, we'd like to shorten this by increasing our allocations, but it's giving us great confidence, but great pressure also, that I have to serve these customers quickly, ASAP. So I agree with you when you say that it's a niche product, but it's more got to do with not just the nature of the number of vehicles we sell, but it's also about the kind of customers that we are trying to address. Our customers are, design connoisseurs. They are looking at something in the car that expresses uniqueness about them. So from that point of view, our customers have been supporting us all this while we were taking these baby steps of establishing Lexus brand in India. Having said that, I think the first two phases, as I say, is the brand seeding, and then the growth phase that came in. But now what we are looking at is the sustainable growth phase for the brand. For my channel partners, for my, principals from Japan, I think they are viewing Lexus India operations in a different light today. Because now we can clearly see that the demand revival is there. It is for us to kind of capture this, how much we want to capture. So from that point of view, we will be enhancing our channel also. And we would like to expand the number of vehicles that we have in the stable. You can see them here also, but there'll be more to come. See, we have also taken some steps. My ES350, ES300, is a car that we are very proud to say that it's made in India. It is made by my young engineers who are working tirelessly in the plant and giving us excellent world-class quality. So much so that we'll proudly say made by Lexus, not made in India. It is made in India, but it's made by Lexus. And that is what gives us confidence. That product has really taken off very well in the minds of the consumers. The only challenge that we face is there's a critical mass that is required. Because on one side, yes, if you do local assembly, the duty structure does come down. But what goes up if you don't have volumes is the part prices for localization. So it is a balance. Luxury for us, when I took up this task about 2.5 months back, I was just wondering, what should I call myself in terms of the luxury car market? What is the luxury car market? So if you go back to, I'll take a minute to explain what I was thinking. For me, luxury is freedom of expression without inhibition. There are no controls, there are no inhibitions. You want to express yourself, that's the best way to do it. That is luxury. It's not just about cars, but as a generic expression. From that point of view, luxury car market has been evolving. It had great potential and it still has great potential to grow. In between, we had faced this unfortunate COVID scenario, which has dampened the market to a very great extent. The market did dip to more than 50% of its original volumes, which was available in 2018 and 19. After the pandemic is probably getting over, I say that with a lot of skepticism, is that we can see that people are coming out and coming out in big numbers. They are wanting to express themselves, and they are wanting to see what is the best way to move from point A to point B. Not only mobility, but expressing themselves, as I said. That is what luxury is all about. And we are seeing a big revival in the industry. From at least the demand side is visible. Supply side, there are still challenges, but I think we will overcome those. And I think the worst is over on the supply side also. So last December, Lexus globally has announced its vision for the future, which talks of electric vehicles, 100% electrics by 2035. Is the stable going to be, that's how it is. But currently, as we speak, 96% of Lexus India's portfolio is hybrid electric, what we call as self-charging hybrid electric vehicles. And most of these vehicles, the reason for purchase when we ask customers why did they buy a Lexus is coming out as number one reason today. That more than 45% of the customers say they bought this because it was a hybrid. That's number one single reason for them going for a Lexus brand. So it is sustainable luxury that we've been promoting. It is sustainable mobility that we want to talk about. From that point of view, I think it's a very good start that we've taken. Having said that, we also know that there will be expectations from the customers to go full electric. So for that reason, we are now testing out the UX that you see in the background, which are available in India for a small number, both in the hybrid form, which is the current flavor that we use, and also the battery electric form. So we are in the process of checking customer expectations and such things which go as a precursor to accepting the product in the future. So once we are confident, we'll talk more about it.